you want to be a teacher and we say, okay, your SLP will be tutoring. Why then are you not tutoring? It doesn't make any sense. The reward campaign or system in place, so we look out for the best overall group and overall individual. Okay, that's one. Two, we have certificates also in place to state that so and so worked in the library in the past 3 years at ACL, right? Yeah, that's going to be librarians. That is. We also have things like carpentry, minor woodwork. So-and-so has worked past 4 years or 3 years. And there's that. So it does tie into the academics. Again, the whole point is to make them more practical when they leave school and not just have the head knowledge. So in that sense, yes. We're involved in many activities as well. So for example, the Reformed Family Conference. That's where we usually take our students to also help with things like registration, handling the queues that come up during meals. So each and every, so we have such scenarios whereby students will have to, because the ones above year 1 and scholars, they've been there enough times. We expect them and we do encourage them to then lead the younger ones. Point being, you will not always be around, the lecturers won't always be around. So someone has to then take up that job. There should be someone else to take up the job. As much as we like to work, we acknowledge that sometimes you will not always be there, right? So the whole point is to ensure that there's always someone to ensure that particular work is done. So in that sense, leadership, right? We also have not just student labor program, but even having class representatives, student council. What else do we have for students? Club leaders. Yeah, all those tie into ensuring the students have a chance to learn to be leaders and to practice leadership skills. Right? So there's a team, there's someone in charge of the team, fellow student. Okay? So we then say, I then say, me or one of my colleagues then says, okay, this area is for group Omega. Where do you know the leader for group Omega is, okay? And then review after the week is done. If it's not done, we know then what to do. We have our policies in place, and if while they're working again, just going to check up on them. So it's not gonna hurt them. You know, okay, make sure that they actually know that okay, we're expected to get this work done, and they are coming to check on us, right? Other than that. Yeah, policies in place, and also just to ensure that groups do work and punishments are given. Well, we've recently just tied that SLP to results. So if you're not doing your part in SLP, you're not going to write your exams at all. Someone's been neglecting their work the entire time. It's not just, I know that plants need water. Practice it. You know that accounting work needs to be done, and you're one of the people who've been trusted to help out in the office. Why are you not then helping out in the office? And we mostly tie your career choice to your SLP. So then why not do it? Is the question. From monitoring, other plans would be breaking off and doing even more. Maybe then we can also implement some of the jobs you mentioned that needed heavy safety. Right, to the next metalwork team. We can repair our own chairs and our own benches. Right, cost effective. Opportunities for that skills to also be implemented, rather than just landscaping, taking care of buildings, inventory. And even have an electric team, of course, with someone to supervise them. Right? Yeah, would branch out more into other things as well, because it would also then give us chance to, yes, like I said, so if we have different various courses, yeah, more opportunities for us to do even more of that particular course. Specialization. So rather than me doing landscaping and inventory, if I want to just focus on inventory, I can then do that because there are more people to work on, there are more agriculturalists to do the landscaping. Within Njolwe, it's like you said, the farm. So it's mostly those who are practicing agriculture who get to go there. So we have a nice resource for soil samples, monitoring crops, and practicing farming methods that are more efficient. Notable success stories: we had a student who studied business or studied business, and yeah, she would then help out run a tuck shop, right? So then she'd be in charge of orders, purchase, accounting as well, right? So that helped her start her own. She was doing that at ACU, helped her start her own business when she left. We had an agriculture. We have some in agriculture. One who, again, didn't just wait with folded arms for a job to come to her. She started her own business, drying fruits. So ingenuity as well and creativity. Yeah, products of SLP. We have noticed that some students do get an opportunity to work, like actually going out there to work. And for them, we then have to be in touch with the company. So for example, we have 2 students who work at ZNBC. So then when they go, that's considered as SLP, right? And we still keep in touch and ensure that they're actually working. Well, it's kind of easy to see as well because they're put in front of the camera. So every now and then you get some interesting text saying, I'll be live, or my recording is coming out on Thursday evening or Friday or whenever it is. And it's just nice to see that they're actually working and getting good remarks or reviews from their colleagues and their supervisors in the office. If their job has to be done during SCU's SLP time, when they go out, it's still considered as SLP. It gives the students more exposure.